Good morning. I am QUAN and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Today is December the 12th, Sunday morning. As I always say, if you feel that my readings spiritually resonates or benefits you in any way, and you feel touched in a way, you feel inspired to donate and bless a channeler of any size, any and everything is appreciated. You can donate through my Cash App or PayPal listed in the description link. That is the only method of payments that I use at this time. Beware of fraud if anyone contacts you. If donating is not an option, then please hit that like button and honor the universal law of reciprocity and be mutually blessed. Okay, before we get started, just a quick word to the wise. There are principalities and entities that are working through humans on this earth of a low vibrational state to stop the higher vibrational beings here that have been placed here to help raise the vibration and consciousness on the planet of everyone. Different people are at different levels of their evolution. Some of these lower entities are on an extremely low, and it's going to be eons before they even get to a place where they can habitat a human body. And some of the ones in a human body here are of such a low vibration, they're able to be possessed and used. All of our divine ones are high vibrational empaths that were put here to do a mission. Don't be discouraged by these fools. Just beware. At this time, they are ramping up the crown chakra attacks because they want you to feel like it's hopeless, like it's never ending. But you have to keep on doing prayers, over your chakras, over your crown chakra, and all of your chakras, over your home. You have to keep on protecting yourself, but don't be discouraged. I mean, it's a thing now where, I'm under 24-hour surveillance with crown chakra attacks constantly, non-stop, day and night. But you got to remember, who's more powerful? If it takes all of that to attack one person, then I'm scared of that one person, because either that person don't know their potential or that person do know their potential and they're this close to reaching it. And they know that they will be in full fucking retreat as soon as that person has the breakthrough that is needed. See? Failed crown chakra attack. The black magic did not work, okay? It's not working. Y'all be encouraged. Keep on saying your prayers, your invocations. Keep on meditating. Stay in a high vibrational state, and you will be protected from all of this. It's kind of like the Matrix. When Neo finally realized who he was in the end, and all those bullets were coming at him, and he realized, I don't even have to lift my hand, I can do this with my mind. And the bullet stopped in midair and fell to the ground. That's who some of you are. And all these attacks that you're receiving in all forms, black magic, energy, weapons, everything. Working through people that are operating at a low vibration, often referred to as karmics, but people that are just functioning in their, lower vibrational energy, that also have an opportunity here to raise their vibration. They all know who you are. And the battle is, this battle is almost over. and they know how close you are to being fully activated. So they're fighting as hard as they can because they know once the ball drops, it's over for them. Over. Please funnel through me clearly and directly for the intended collective, the energy, and inform the energy and the information needed, and protect it from outside influences and low vibrational entities that seek to confuse, distort the divine messages. Please allow the intended listeners to extract what is needed to put them on their highest path for their highest good, and use my tongue to channel the right words to deliver as plain and simple so as to be understood with clarity and provide insight and light to their guided pathways in this lifetime. Amen. Amen Ra. Truth. is, huh? Too many cards of spirit. I hear you. Too many. Let's do it again. Trying to knock these cards off my hand. All right. Come on now, you gotta give me a few. Can't throw the whole card deck out there. Give me one more. Oh, it's done. No wonder. Okay. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, okay, which could represent a spark, a new, fresh idea, bang, something new, something being ignited. Temperance in the reverse, something is not. Something requires temperance. There's no temperance being used. Page of Wands in the reverse. Progress is not being made. Progress is not being made with temperance. No forward movement. A new start. This is a group. This is a group of people. This is a group. This is a coven. I feel like this is a coven. And we got the death card here. Y'all saw me deal these cards. Y'all saw me deal these cards. Y'all saw them jump out my hand. That's why my videos are so slow in the beginning. You know, until you build up your confidence with the reader. You know, once you're comfortable with the reader and you've seen them for some while and you have confidence in them, you don't really need to see them deal the cards because you've built kind of a rapport. But for people that you might be new to that, you know, don't know you, if you're a fresh face out there like myself, I deal the cards so you can see them jump out my hand, you know, until, you know, just to... you can fast forward in the beginning of the reading, you know, past when I'm dealing the cards, but I just want it to be seen until maybe, you know, people get more comfortable with me, and then I can go ahead and deal beforehand. This is a coven. This is a coven. This represents a large group right here, and they're in reverse. 3 of Cups reverse represents a group. This is a group, like a society that's operating. And we got the death card here. This shit is coming to an end, and it's coming to an end fast. It's like a 4-ton truck with the brakes disabled, going down a steep hill. So they're pulling out all the stops that they can to avoid what's about to happen. Calamity. Okay, so this is going to represent an ending. And the reason I know it represents, a real fucking ending, is because look what jumped out behind it. You think I'm playing? This is the Tower. All these people are on fire. This looks like the Twin Tower in New York. This is the Twin Tower. Do you remember, and I'm not trying to be insensitive to anyone, that has lost loved ones during 9/11, but if you remember when they were on fire, when the planes hit that tower, and some uncensored news was showing people literally jumping out of windows on fire. That's what this looks like. This stuff is about to end, and a huge tower is about to hit on various groups that have been operating from behind closed doors to attack God's people. And when I say God's people, I mean in every sense of the word, high vibrational beings that are operating with a human avatar right now to bring light and love to the planet, to raise vibrations of people that seek the light but need direction and guidance. The tower's about to hit, or the tower is in the process of hitting right now. You got the 4 swords in reverse. These people don't know what to do. They're not in retreat yet. They still coming. They are still coming. And they coming in the worst way. In this King of Swords reversed energy. These people are coming in the King of Swords reversed energy. Narcissist. These people are narcissists because this whole society is being run by narcissists. Period. That's why we live in a capitalist society where everybody is bound by these 9-to-5 jobs. You barely get 2 days for yourself. It's a whole narcissistic society of slaves. How do you have people enslaved living in the world where you have the ability to grow your own food and build your own home without a government, but somehow you need these people to survive? They have made it so that they own land, they have militaries, and they have things, wherein they have a society built wherein you're of a lower class and you're working in this machine to keep the rich living like kings and queens, sitting on their lazy asses, enjoying life to the highest vibration, while other people are slaving, running between jobs, working 2 and 3 jobs just to make one small paycheck. This old world is, this narcissistic society is about to stop. The patriarchy that has been in place with the imposing narcissistic oppression of the feminine energy is in the process of coming to an end right now. This King of Swords is here because it represents the narcissistic, unbalanced society that we're in, that's about to get hit with a tower and come to an end. Every time I turn on the news, I see another man killing the mother of his children. or killing his girlfriend or killing some feminine energy. Because towers are hitting everywhere on the masculine energy on this planet, because the masks are falling off. A lot of the masculine energy has lived in such a delusional state because of the power that they've been given over the feminine energy. They've been in a delusional state for a period of time about what they look like and what their personality is really like. They haven't had to put any type of work in except for physical to provide money. No type of soul or inner work has ever had to be done in this patriarchal society. No inner work needs to be done. That's why they're so far behind spiritually and emotionally. Because these masculines are living in a false self. A delusional self. They lost touch with reality. A lot of them don't even know who they are. They're not in touch with their real personality, because they haven't had to do anything. They haven't had to do anything but create opportunities for other masculines to make enough money in this society wherein, and this is in the past, wherein the feminine energy was completely dependent upon them. And it turned into a power dynamic where the feminine energy damn near had to tap dance around egos to get things done. Tap dance around the masculine energy and cater to an ego of a false self. But now that the society is changing and the feminine energy is no longer codependent and more opportunities have opened up in past years, the delusion is falling off of who these masculine energies really were. And they can't handle it. A lot of them can't mentally, and I'm talking about men across the whole planet of every race. They don't know how to handle it anymore, because since the beginning of this era that we're in, this particular age, not past ones, was founded on patriarchy. And now that women are getting back to their independent selves again, since when couldn't we grow our own food in our own gardens? We didn't have to go hunt for meat. A lot of us were all vegetarians, men and women, long ago. When couldn't we put together a hut or something in the beginning of time to be self-sufficient? When were we not able to work hand in hand with the masculine energy as a community with a mutual equal balance exchange of energy without being dominated, one energy dominating the other? The masculine energy in this planet is losing their minds. Everywhere, in every aspect, how the government is run, how these countries are run. Because it's been too imbalanced for too long. Structuring the feminine energy and abusing the feminine energy to wage war and attack. They're even using us, the feminine energy, women that have access. They're accessing the feminine energy, spiritual energy, to wage war on us and societies to keep them oppressed. But it's coming to an end now, and a lot of people can't handle it, because you lose your power. You lose your power when a person has the ability to provide for themselves. Now you have to show up as yourself. And if we don't like who you are, if we don't like what you're presenting and how you're presenting it to us, we can say no and we can walk away. And that's a hard slap in the face for the masculine energy all over the planet right now, and they're losing it. It's hard when a narcissist starts having realizations that they're not who they thought they were. They only had power. They only had power because they took power. They took control of the resources. They took control of land. They took control of everything. But now that you don't have that control anymore, people don't have to pretend for you anymore. It's coming apart. Three of Swords. We got the Three of Swords reversed and the Devil reversed. and the Three of Pentacles reversed. And this is the truth. Everything I'm saying is the truth. Ace of Swords reversed. We're going through a shift, y'all. We're going through a shift. And because the masculine energy has been dominating and controlling resources and money, which is a form of energy, currency, I told you they've been abusing feminine energy that might, feminine energy, spiritual power. So they use women in covens that are at a financial and economic disadvantage, and they pay them to use their power to send black magic, on divine ones. I believe some of the people in this coven, these covens, they only do it because they're at an economic disadvantage in this patriarchal society. But what I don't understand is why we all can't come together and recognize our real power as Lilith and come up against this and come up against the society that they set up for us and reverse it back onto them instead of being used to attack other feminine energies, goddess energy, spiritual power, spiritual energy. It's time for women, and nothing against the masculines, but it's time for women all over the world to reclaim our spiritual energy. We did powerful things. That's why they were burning witches. They were burning witches because they understood how powerful the feminine energy is, using us as your gun. The time for using the feminine spiritual energy against ourselves is coming to an end. Y'all got to wake up and realize your real goddess power. And then we got to raise our vibration and all come together to try to balance things out in the planet. These covens, they're not going to be able to work together no more. Everything is reversed here. All the black magic they've been sending, all the black magic. You see the High Priestess reversed right here. You see the Devil is reversed right here. It's all returning to sender. Let me tell you something. You got some of us out here in a low vibration, but they on the cusp. They on the borderline. The light is touching them. The vibrations are starting to get out there and touch them. You got teachers out there opening eyes about generational curses and narcissism. And when that vibration hits them like a spark, when that light and vibration hits them, even some of the ones on a low vibration that are straddling the line are being activated. Some of you educated them about their power so that they could work for you and directed at divine ones. But once you taught them about their spiritual power that they might have been out of touch with, and then they come in contact with a high vibrational being, and the light touches them, and the vibration touches them in the heart, some of them are deciding to make a change, switch teams. Their eyes are open to how you've been abusing them and misusing with toxic energy their spiritual power, and they want to heal. They don't want to be abused sexually by you anymore. They don't want you tampering in their sexual energy. Some of these low vibrationals are going to be switching over to a higher vibration very soon. The black magic is returned to sender. They're going to switch teams so that we can all fight together. This is coming to an end. These covens are coming apart. That's why you got the 3 of Pentacles reverse next to the Devil reverse. Next to here we got the High Priestess reversed. All the black magic and crown chakra attacks that you're sending us, divine ones, is being returned to sender as we speak. It's being returned to sender. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because the heart chakra is being activated. A lot of us are hurt. And I'm speaking for the feminine collective. A lot of us are hurt. A lot of us have been trapped because of the society that you set up here for us. That we got the devil running loose in, just doing whatever they want. Selling our children as sex slaves, kidnapping us, kidnapping the feminines and using them and abusing their spiritual power. That's why all these women are disappearing and coming up missing and being sold. Bought and sold and traded. But we got heart chakra activations that are going on right now amongst the collective. People that really were not conscious before are being activated right now. And the message is getting out. The message is getting out vibrationally. You heard of the 100 monkey effect. It went something like this. I'm going to paraphrase. One monkey, they would, get a fruit from the tree on, let's say, an island, and they would just eat the fruit. And then someone trained that monkey to take it to the water and to wash the fruit in the water before they eat it. And then what happened was, over time, other monkeys around that monkey, instead of just eating the fruit like they were doing before, they started washing that fruit in the water the same way the first monkey was doing it. And after a while, it started to spread, and all the monkeys in this island were dipping their fruit in the ocean in water and washing it. But here's the interesting thing. Okay, this is the 100 monkey effect. By the time 100 monkeys were doing it, it was studied and observed that you had monkeys in other countries, on other continents, doing the same thing that never had contact with the monkeys in that place. So it was understood at that point that there is a connection. There's an invisible grid that connects all of us on another level. That once the consciousness changes with the same species, collectively, the message goes out to all the other species. And intuitively, they pick up on the signal and the vibration, and they all start doing the same thing. That's what's going on right now. The spirit is moving. And whether we come directly in contact with all the other people that are straddling that low vibrational, high vibrational line or not, you can't stop progress. You can't stop God. Who are you? It's that 100 monkey effect. The vibration on the planet is raising, and women and men, because we're both masculine and feminine, are getting upgrades and downloads, touched or untouched, because the divine ones, while we do our work and raise our consciousness and vibration, it goes out in the conscious grid and connects with everybody else in the planet. And they're affected by it too. Whether I come in contact with you or not, just the simple fact that I'm raising my vibration, it's people around me whose vibrations are going to be raised as a result also. Each one teach one, energetically, spiritually. everything y'all been doing quickly. Y'all been rushing around quickly. Y'all been rushing around, going here and there and there and there, being a busybody. Y'all have been so busy spreading lies and rumors and trying to turn one against the other and pit one against the other and cause chaos and confusion as you always have. And it's coming to a stop and an end right now. Because you know the end is coming. You see it. You can feel it. You can feel it in the atmosphere. You know this is the end. So you're trying to get everything out. The devil knows his days are numbered. So you're trying to do as much as you can, as much damage as you can before it's over. You're trying to do as much as you can before it's over. But you're not going to make much progress. It's happening too fast. If y'all ever get a chance, check out this movie. Okay, check out this movie. It's called The Girl with All the Gifts. If you have eyes, you will see. It's about a little Ethiopian girl that was kidnapped along with all these other children that had gifts. But they disguised the gifts in the movie as these people, these children turning into zombies. Flesh-eating zombies when the moon came out, you know, so they had to keep them locked up in chains because it was something entering the atmosphere that was going to change all the humans on the planet. It's a really good movie. If you have eyes, you'll see it. The Girl with All the Gifts. Y'all are not making progress fast enough, okay? Your progress, you're not going to make any progress. You can fight it. You can use all the resources because, yeah, you have control of all the resources and all the money to pay people that are economically disadvantaged to gang stalk. Y'all can pay people that are economically deprived to gang stalk, but even some of those people that you're paying to gang stalk, eventually they're going to raise their frequency and vibration too and see you just for who you are. And they're going to get tired of being used by you. Okay? Y'all can fight. Y'all can utilize the resources that you stole. And be stubborn about it. But guess what? You won't be able to keep control for too much longer. Some of y'all, Spirit telling me some of y'all don't even have control anymore. Y'all have the illusion of control. This is an illusion. Y'all have the illusion of control and fear. That's the only thing you have going for you right now. The illusion of it. When you take an elephant and you tie him up with chains when he's a baby and you train him good, when that elephant gets older and you remove the chains, that elephant is still going to psychologically move and behave as if he still has chains because his mind is conditioned. Okay? So the only thing that y'all have anymore is the illusion of control. We have access to power. Unbelievable. Y'all remember that gospel song, Power in the Blood? There is power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. Let me tell you something. Our ancestors knew what they were talking about when they used to talk about power in the blood. They didn't know they were talking about an alchemical process, but their soul knew what they were talking about and singing about. On a conscious level, they might have thought they were singing about actual blood. But on a subconscious level, their soul knew what they were singing about. They were singing about an alchemical process going on in our body, raising our kundalini energy throughout our body, activating these crown chakras, activating our pineal glands, our melanin pouring through our pituitary gland, hanging over the pineal gland, and activating it so that your higher senses and gifts would come in. There is power in the blood. There is power in the blood. Y'all don't have control anymore. Y'all have given the illusion of control to people that have been mentally trained for so long to think they didn't have any power. But because you're using some of us and exposing us to our power to use for you, after a while they're gonna be like, well, if I got all this power and you've been paying me to use it to attack my own people, why can't I utilize this power and just get rid of you? It's coming, y'all. Y'all don't have any power anymore. Y'all don't have any more control. You see how this Four of Pentacles, you see how he's holding on to these pentacles? He's holding on to his old ways. He's holding on to the society that he created. You see how he's holding on to the old ways? You see how he's holding on to this illusion? You see how he's holding on to the illusion of control? You don't have it no more. Release that. Release that pentacle you got over your heart, fool. And I say fool collectively. Y'all don't have power anymore. All y'all have is illusion and smoke screens like the Wizard of Oz. It's a weak, feeble, brittle old man behind that curtain, that withered curtain. And we already seen you. We know who you are. Y'all keep on trying. Y'all better take a leap of faith and do what y'all can. I'm going to finish this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Finish this reading for me. I need 3 cards to complete this reading this morning. Okay. And no matter what the storm may bring, I'm fine with you. And the point of it all, I love you. And the reason for it all, I love you. Oh, I love you. Where do you go? Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. You're not gonna win. Well, of course you're not gonna win. We fought this battle with y'all before. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Look at y'all. Things are slowing down. There goes the Knight of Pentacles. That's the slowest knight in the deck. Y'all have functioned in secret societies for a long time, carefully planning and strategizing on how to keep the collective dumb, blind, and deaf, keep the vibration low on the planet, keep control of resources, keep people living like slaves, not getting the full enjoyment out of life, out of their families, how life is really supposed to be. You got people chasing, you took control of all media so you could have people chasing material things instead of spiritual wealth and prosperity with greed. Y'all have functioned in these secret societies and carefully planned. The whole crack era, how you targeted, you remember? How you targeted every ghetto community in America, you know, to thwart progress amongst black people in this country. Y'all remember how y'all planned all that out, you know, and sabotage all the movements to raise consciousness in the music industry? You're losing resources. In case you haven't noticed, a lot of, African countries, they waking up, they taking back control of their resources. Y'all losing the pentacle. Y'all are losing the pentacle. Y'all are losing money. Y'all are losing energy. You're losing energy because people are waking up and reclaiming their energy, especially the divine feminines That's why y'all going crazy. Y'all are defensive. But you're not going to be able to overcome. You're not. Your time is up. It's over. I'm going to show y'all this before I end this reading. Your time is over. You're losing energy. You're losing pentacles. All the slow planning that you did for our destruction. You can't overcome it. You can't overcome it now. Everybody's eyes are open. So that's why this is what you get. It's the end. It's the end. It's the end. Tower hit. I don't care how fast you try to move to get everything done. It's an end. All your black magic, it's a tower. You better go hide under a rock, because we coming for you and we coming fast.